Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soulful Cook, where I share with you some of my favorite healthy plant-based recipes. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite fall and winter recipes, stuffed mushrooms, which are made oil-free, gluten-free, and take no more than 30 minutes to make. The best part about this recipe is that you can customize the stuffing in whichever way you want. All the products I used in this video are linked in the description box below, and just remember, anytime you do buy from those links, you are supporting this channel in a huge way, which will only help us share even more content with you. If you'd like the written version of this recipe, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. Alright, let's make something healthy. Here's everything you're gonna need to get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our mushrooms and we're going to remove the stems from each one. I'm using Baby Bella whole mushrooms, but you can use any kind of mushrooms you'd like. And before you remove the stems, just be sure to take a paper towel and dab down on the mushrooms. This will help remove any dirt or moisture that there might be. Now we're going to take those stems and we're going to chop them up. This is the main part of the stuffing. And you want to chop them up into really small pieces because you want to make sure that it will be able to fit in the mushrooms. If you want, you can also put it in a food processor and just pulse it a couple of times if that's easier for you. In a heated non-stick pan, I'm adding half an onion that's been finely chopped. And then I'm gonna add 2 cloves of minced garlic, and I'm just using my garlic press to mince it. And since we're not using any oil in this recipe, it is really important to use a good quality non-stick pan. This will help prevent any kind of burning from the onions. So now I'm just gonna saute the onions and the garlic for a couple of minutes. And this is where we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of the veggie broth. This will help cook the onions a little bit faster and prevent any kind of sticking to the pan. And now I'm going to add in the cut up mushroom stems, and I'm going to saute that for about a couple of minutes. We're going to add a little bit of salt to taste, and then half a tomato that's been finely chopped. Add in your paprika, and then just saute that for another 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm adding 1/4 cup of gluten-free breadcrumbs. I just took my plain gluten-free breadcrumbs and I just mixed it with a little bit of Italian seasoning and garlic powder and made it Italian style. So now we're taking our remaining veggie broth and adding that in. If you feel like the mixture is a little dry, then just add in about a teaspoon of veggie broth at a time until the stuffing is able to kind of stick together. So now I've added the whole mushrooms to a baking sheet, and I'm just going to carefully stuff each one. From my experience, the best way to do this is with 2 spoons. It just makes it a lot easier to stuff them, especially if the mushrooms have a smaller opening. If you want, you can also add a little bit of nutritional yeast flakes on top of each mushroom to get that cheesy flavor. So now we're gonna bake that in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. And there you have it, easy stuffed mushrooms in 30 minutes or less. If you're looking for more healthy plant-based recipes, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. If you did end up trying this recipe, make sure you tag at The Soulful Cook. I'd love to see how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.